for peace is that force to defend peace and to stop injustice. Force to defend peace and to stop injustice. Peace once maintained, once prevailed, has to be has to be safeguarded from those who want terror. Peace once prevailed in a land, it has to be safeguarded. That's why all the peace-loving countries and nations of this world, they have police force and armed forces. Because peace once prevails in the land, it has to be safeguarded from those who want terror and violence. So Islam permits its follower to have force for maintenance of peace, so that peace should prevail. Okay. But this permission which Islam has given for use of force is used by media and those people who want to malign and defame Islam as a tool to spread misconceptions about Islam. As a tool for misconception, spreading misconceptions about Islam, that Islam is a religion, it has permitted jihad. And this word jihad, you must have listened. Jihad, jihad, everywhere, anywhere, if a Muslim is there, and if someone has a question, this will be his first question: what is jihad? Why you people do jihad? And like this, all like this. So jihad, what jihad is actually? Now we have to see what jihad is. Jihad is not a holy war. Nowhere Quran says jihad is a holy war. Holy war in Arabic is harbun muqaddasa. Holy war in Arabic is harbun muqaddasa. Quran nowhere says jihad is a holy war, or nowhere commands Muslim to do holy war like this, or do violence or terror like this. So jihad doesn't mean holy war. Okay, then what jihad means if it's not holy war? Jihad means to strive and struggle. Jihad means, in Arabic it's come from jahada yajhadun, means to strive and to do struggle. That's why those scholars, when they take out orders from the Quran and Hadith, when they take out that things which are not clearly mentioned in Quran and Hadith, they are called as mujtahid, means they are struggling for taking out or driving some things from Quran and Hadith. So jihad means strive and struggle. So I can say in general terms, everything which is there in the universe is doing jihad, is struggling. A man is struggling for his livelihood, he is doing jihad in Arabic. He is struggling for his livelihood. A man is struggling for justice, he is doing jihad because he is struggling. Sun, moon, planets, animal, birds, everything is in jihad. They are struggling and striving for their living, for their existence. So jihad means to strive and to struggle. It does not mean holy war or violence or terror or killing of innocent people. And jihad have nothing to take with war, violence or killing of innocent people which is going on around the world. Jihad can be also said as a peaceful activism. Is a peaceful activism or a peaceful struggle. Peaceful struggle. As the first verse which mentions jihad was a verse which was revealed in Makkah. And in Makkah, when the Prophet was in Makkah, fighting was not prescribed. He was not given order to fight. And that time this verse was revealed, which says in Surah Al-Furqan chapter 25, verse number 52, it says, وَجَاهَدْهُمْ بِهِ جَاهَدًا كَبِيرًا. O Prophet, strive and struggle with these people with the Quran. Jahadan kabira, this is great jihad, great struggle. Means Quran is saying to have intellect, to use your intellect. It does not say to fight with a sword or to do jihad with a sword. It says jahadan kabira. With the Quran you should do jihad. With proofs and evidences you should do jihad. With intellectual struggle. Not a struggle with sword. Further, jihad can also mean fighting for the cause of truth, because it is also a struggle. Jihad can also mean fighting for the truth, because it is also a struggle. Okay. And jihad has nothing to do with terrorism. Nothing to do with terrorism. Because generally, wherever there is a massacre or people are killed, jihad word you will listen. Jihad word you will listen. So jihad have nothing to do with terrorism. Okay. And to link terrorism with a religion, it's not good. You will also advocate for this. To link a religion with terrorism is not good. Because terrorism is not the monopoly of any religion. And it is not also a specialty of any religion. Because no religion teaches terrorism. No religion teaches cruelty or violence or war, except in certain circumstances and situations where it's necessary to maintain peace. So Islam have nothing to take with terrorism, but you will see, you will hear in media most frequently, Islamic terrorist, Muslim militants, Islamic terrorism. Islamic terrorism, if someone is saying Islamic terrorism, it is as though saying cold sun, hot ice cream or hot ice, because Islam means peace and you are saying peaceful terrorism. Islamic terrorism means peaceful terrorism. These are opposite words. So there can nothing be as Islamic terrorism, as there can nothing be Hindu terrorism. There cannot be anything like Sikh terrorism. There cannot be anything like Christian terrorism or Jewish terrorism, because terrorism has no religion, but it itself is a religion. So anyone who is terrorizing or killing innocent people, he is a terrorist and his religion is terrorism. So we can't label them as Muslims or Islamic. It's wrong. So media have to take care about this. So there cannot be anything like Islamic terrorism. So this is a great misconception. Another thing, Islam is spread by sword. This is a common example, common things, and generally I give example. Mr. B.N. Pandey, he happens to be a freedom fighter. Once he saw in a book, in Bengal, a book, it was written that Tipu Sultan used to kill such and such amount of Brahmins daily and like this and like this. There was a list of 36,000 he has killed in a day and like this, like this. So he was a freedom fighter, and he wrote to Mysore government at that time, 1956, that can you give a proof to me that did Tipu Sultan really kill 36,000 Brahmins in a single day and he used to kill like this? So he told, no, we don't have any proof. We have just written it. Because we got something written in a book, so we have printed that. He told this is a book, textbook, it was written in history textbook. So he told that how you can put a thing which you don't have proof in a history textbook. Then he wrote a book, Aurangzeb and Tipu Sultan, and he clarified all the doubts. So whenever a word come about something you hear about Muslim, or you hear about Islamic Empire, or Muslim who ruled India, it just a picture come into our mind that he was a terrorist. He used to kill Hindus. And there cannot be, and no one can show a single proof where in India, where Muslim ruled for more than 700 years, where at the point of sword they drove people to accept Islam, or they killed people because they were not accepting Islam. There is not a single incident with on an official and governmental level. Someone has done some crime, it may be. But on the level of government, that Mughal government, they have said that if you don't accept Islam, we will kill you. Or Adil Shah, there are number of people who have, they were Muslims. So you can't show a single case, official case or registered case that this was the incident and they have done like this. For the purpose of inquiry, for the purpose of safeguarding the nation, they have done. And all the fights which took place, they were all political fights. It has nothing to do with religion. If Aurangzeb fought with Shivaji, at the same time he fought with Adil Shah Hukumat. Not only he fought, he finished them. He fought with Nizam Shah Hukumat. So there was nothing, this was political wars. And everyone has fought. Before Muslims were there, Hindus were fighting among themselves. So can we label that this Hindu is a terrorist, he was fighting against this Hindu? No. This was political war. So religion has to take nothing with that. So you should divide or separate religion with personality. Okay, this is. And if we want to have knowledge of any religion, we have to go back to its scriptures. We can't see the people or followers and guess this is their religion. Because a religion is there in the scriptures. And many a times, followers who claim that they are following certain religion or adhering to certain religion, they themselves don't know their religion. So if you want to see or I want to see what is Hinduism, I will go to Hindu scriptures. If you want to see what is Islam, we have to go back to Quran. If someone wants to see what is Christianity, he has to go to Bible to see Christianity. He can't see people, he will say, come on, we will learn what is Christianity. We will go to a church and stand there and see their behavior. This is Christianity. If you want to see Islam, we will go to a mosque or an area where Muslims live and we will see them and this is their religion. No, we have to go back to scripture for knowing the religion. Okay, so these were some of the points which